Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing good. I haven't been posting any videos, any tutorial videos in a while, but I decided to do this one. Today is my shampoo day, and this is how I started because I don't wash my hair without loosely plaiting it or braiding it because I don't want to ruin my Microlocs. So in order to keep me from, roughing up the hair when you shampoo, I know there's another word for it, but I don't know what it is right now. I braid it. And like I said, it's loose braids. So these are all just loose in here. And I put the shampoo soap all on the braids, saturated. And I will show you that as well. But I loosely braid it. And then I have the next step would be, and it depends on you. I have actually narrowed down my shampoo day to 4 steps, maybe 5, but all the different steps where you're doing these different treatments and mask and this and that and dot and another. If you need it, do it. But once your hair gets to a point where you feel like, you've combated all the issues and problems that you had, maybe with shedding, maybe with split ends, maybe with brittle dryness, then, some of those treatments you can slow up, or you can just use it as a maintenance once a month, once every other month, once every 3 months. It just depends on you. And it depends on, how well your hair is doing. I don't have an issue with dandruff. The dryness that I had earlier in the year, I don't have that issue anymore, which I'm glad about that because I was worried about it for a while. But as you can see, let me just let you see, my hair really doesn't look bad. It's just that it needs to be washed, and I've been holding off on washing it because it's been so cold, and I don't like to wash my hair and then it's cold out. But what I decided to do this time, since it's cold, when I usually let it air dry, but since it's so cold, I'm going to sit under the hood dryer today to dry it. So it won't just be a wash and go. It'll be wash and style, then go. That's what I'm going to do today. So, excuse me. So this is the first part where I plait, a couple of big plaits. So that way I can get through this wash. Now, for those who have extreme tangles, and then you have to go through hours of detangling, this is something that I would recommend when you wash your hair, because tangled hair is no joke. It hurts, number one. Number two, you're doing your best to preserve how many strands you're yanking and pulling out, trying to detangle. And it also avoids those one strand knots. Those are truly our enemy, those one strand knots. So if you find that when you wash your hair and it tangles and you're spending all kinds of time trying to detangle and preserve your hair without, having gobs and gobs of handful of hair at the end, then I would recommend something like this, because I don't actually have a detangling session with my shampoo day. I don't. Not anymore. That is gone. I guess that's why I've narrowed down my shampoo routine, because I don't have to deal with tangles. That's the good part about this. I have replaced that part with the retie. So I do have to retie, but that doesn't hurt. Having tangled hair hurts. And if you're tender-headed like I am, you are. I don't envy you, because my scalp used to be throbbing trying to get them tangles out. And then, Lord, if my mom was doing it. Remember when they used to hit you on the head with the back of the brush or the comb? You'd be like, what in the world? Did she know she just hit me in the head? I used to be mad. Anyway. All right, so I'll be back. I'm going to show you me shampooing my hair. See you later. Okay, guys. I have my shampoo bar, and I am shampooing my hair. So this is how I do it. Of course, you have to wet it first. And then I just take the shampoo and work it in. And of course, I don't do all that roughing up the hair, where you scrub because those motions is what make the hair tangle. So the fact that the hair is in a braid, you limit the amount of tangles. I still get in on the scalp because, like I said, the braid is loose. And I'm able to concentrate on the scalp area. So that's what I do. Just get that till it's fully saturated. Now, of course, if I was under the sink, I would have the water running constantly, so that way I can re-wet the shampoo bar. But for demonstration purposes, to let you know that this is real soap, real shampoo for the hair. It's very moisturizing, it's very softening. It has no sulfates in it, so your hair is going to come out very soft, very conditioned, very clean, very moisturized, because I put all the formulas in here to calibrate this bar to meet those goals, meet those hair goals. So that's my preference, is that I want soft hair and I want moisturized hair. So I don't want anything to cause me to sacrifice that. So that's why I created this bar, specifically for that reason. So I work it in really good, get right into the scalp, on all parts of my scalp. Get right into there. And as I said, it doesn't tangle the hair when you do it this way. So even for those who have, you know, natural curls and you have issue with tangles, you should consider plaiting your hair very loosely first, just some big plaits, and then now I'll show you when I get to the conditioning stage, I take the plaits out, because at that point you don't have to rub anymore to get dirt off your hair. That part is over. So then at the conditioning stage, I take the plaits out and then I put the conditioner in and get it through really well. So this is my routine. And doing it this way also, it makes you concentrate on your scalp, which is where a lot of the dirt is. You can have dirt in your hair, but for the most part, you're carrying the dirt and the germs and bacteria in your scalp, because those skin cells slough off and they just sit there and collect, and then any dirt travels or blows and it's right into your scalp. So this helps you concentrate on that. And then you just kind of make sure each braid has enough saturation of the shampoo. Okay, now because I don't have, you know, a whole bunch of water blowing, all right, so I'll be back. I'm gonna rinse it and I'll do it again. Okay, I rinsed it. So I'm gonna do it again. So this time, you know how the first shampoo is always, looks like it's like really not doing anything? That's because that soap is fighting that dirt that's in your hair. So the second shampoo is gonna lather up even better because it doesn't have as much dirt to fight as it did the first time. So they say wash your hair at least 2 or 3 times. I try to do it at least twice, and it depends on how dirty my hair was. So I was actually on my 4th week of not washing my hair, so I would probably do it 3rd time. If I was just like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I probably wouldn't need as many. But you wash your hair as many times as you want. Did you see how I'm just rubbing on this already lathered? That means it's already clean. It didn't have any more dirt to fight. Or at least not much. So this is what I do like about this shampoo soap, is that it cleans really well. I mean, it cleans your hair excellent. And again, concentrate on that scalp. Don't scratch. Look at me. Don't scratch if you can help it, because I know if you have certain hairstyles that you worn with, especially with gel and hairspray in it, woo, by the time you get to the shampoo bowl, you be like, scratch the blood out my head, please, because it's itching. I know what those days are like. That's why I stopped using that mess. That shampoo, that gel and that hairspray, I can't use that stuff no more. I have too much of it. itch. I have too much of a sensitive scalp, and it'll just set me into an itching spell, and I can't stand it. So ever since I've been making my own, I haven't had that problem. And I have some other clients that they've told me the same thing, that they used to have that itching, and once they started using my shampoo and then use the conditioner and everything the way I told them to, they were like, that itching went away. And then if it ever comes back, guess what? They go right back to the routine that I told them to do. So, you have itchy scalp, you need to contact me, let me know, so I can give you the whole regimen, tell you what to do. Okay, I'm gonna rinse.